Today, we'll bring you a significant update from the heart of North America diplomacy. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has just concluded a landmark meeting with the United States President Donald Trump at the White House. This encounter, held at the Oval Office, represents a crucial moment in the evolving relationship between the two world's closest neighbors and largest trading partners. The backdrop to this meeting is complex, often tense political landscape. Over recent years, relationships between Canada and United States have been tested for disagreements over trade policies, tariffs, military spending, and political rhetoric. This meeting was therefore not just a routine diplomatic engagement, but a high stake dialogue with the far reaching implications. Prime Minister Carney arrived at the White House, intense media scrutiny, and public interest. The meeting was held behind closed doors with a private luncheon, allowing both leaders to speak candidly without the pressure of cameras and microphones. This setting was designed to foster open discussion through the stakes could hardly be higher. The Oval Office, a symbol of American executive power, was the venue for this encounter, underscoring the importance that the President Donald Trump placed on the meeting for Prime Minister Carney. It was a crucial opportunity to assert Canada's position firmly and to navigate the challenging waters of the U.S. politics under Trump's administration. Defending Canadian sovereignty, a clear measure, one of the most dramatic moments of the meeting came when President Donald Trump once again raised the controversial idea of Canada becoming the 51st state of the United States. This suggestion, which has been made by Trump on several occasions, has long been a source of amusement and indignation in Canada. Prime Minister Carney responded with unwavering clarity. He firmly rejects the notion, emphasizing that Canada is an independent nation with a proud history, unique culture, its own democratic institutions. Canada is not for sale. Carney declared, making it clear any talk of emerging with the United States is simply unacceptable. This moment was more symbolic, it affirming Canada's commitment to sovereignty and national identity at the time when those very principles are being challenged by the external pressures. Carney's stand represents a powerful message not only to the United States but to Canadians at home and the international community. The core of the tension trade has been the most contentious issue between the two countries in recent years, and it dominated the discussion at the White House. President Trump has imposed tariffs on a range of Canadian goods, citing the need to protect American industries and to renegotiate trade agreements on terms more favorable to the United States. During the meeting, President made it clear that he was not prepared to lift these tariffs, regardless of what Prime Minister Carney might say. This firm stance reflects a broader protectionism trade policy that have characterized the Trump administration approaches to international commerce. Prime Minister Carney, however, emphasizes the importance of Canada's United States-Mexico Agreement, or CUSMA, as the current framework governing the trade relations. He acknowledged that while CUSMA provides a foundation, the era of close economic integration with the United States is evolving. Canada is now actively seeking a diverse trade partnership, exploring new markets and foreign alliance between the southern neighbors. This strategic pivot is responsible unpredictability of U.S. trade policy and reflects the Canada desire the economic vulnerability. It also signals a broader shift in global trade dynamics where countries are increasingly looking to build resilient, multifaceted economic relationships, navigating a challenging diplomatic landscape. This meeting was Prime Minister Carney's first major test in dealing directly with President Trump, a leader known for his unconventional style and often disruptive approach to diplomacy. Trump's administration has challenged traditional alliance and questions long-standing commitments, including Canada's military spending and the role with NATO. Despite these challenges, the tone of the meeting was not entirely adversarial. President Trump referred to Carney as a very good person and expressed hope for a greater relationship, going forward. However, he also admitted uncertainty about the specific agenda of the meeting, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the administration foreign policy. For Carney, the meeting was an opportunity to demonstrate the diplomatic skill, balancing firmness of the Canadian interest with the willingness to engage constructively. It was a delicate dance requiring patience, resilience, strategic communication, and the importance of continued dialogue. Prime Minister Carney made it clear with the discussion with the United States are far from over. He emphasized the need to ongoing dialogue to protect Canadian interests and to find common ground with possible negotiations. He acknowledged will be complex and non-linear. There will be setbacks and breakthroughs, moments of tension and cooperation. This realistic outlook reflects the complexity of modern diplomacy, especially in relationship as a multifaceted as that between Canada and United States. Carney also highlighted Canada's commitment to pursuing new alliances and trade partnerships. Diversification is key to Canada's economic strategy. Moving forward, in reducing dependence on any single country and enhancing resilience in the rapidly changing global environment. A message of resolve and optimism. Following the meeting, Prime Minister Carney addressed the media of the Canadian Embassy. He retaliated Canada's unwavering commitment to sovereignty, fair trade, and constructive diplomacy. Carney expressed confidence that despite current challenges, Canada and the United States can maintain a strong and mutual beneficial relationships. He called for respect, understanding, and cooperation, emphasizing that both countries share common values and interests that transcend political differences. This public statement was carefully crafted to reassure Canadians and international observers that Canada remains steadfast and proactive in defending its interests while remaining open to dialogue. Broader implications for North America and beyond. This meeting is not just about two leaders sitting down for a chat. It symbolizes the broader challenges facing international diplomacy. In one era, nationalism, economic protectionism, the shifting geopolitical alliance. For Canada, the encounter underscores the importance of balancing assertiveness with diplomacy. Defending national interests is a paramount, but so is maintaining open channels of communication with key partners. For the United States, it reflects an ongoing recalibration of foreign policy. Under President Trump's administration, economic nationalism and a focus on America First has reshaped traditional alliance and introduced new uncertainties. The outcome of this meeting was likely influence the trajectory of the US Canada relationship for years to come. It will shape trade policies, secure cooperation, and diplomatic engagement, affecting not only the two countries but the entire North American region. The human element leadership is times of change. Beyond policy and politics, this meeting highlights the human element of leadership in the times of change. Both Prime Minister Carney and President Donald Trump bring distinct personalities, priorities, and style to the table. Carney's approach is principled and focused on long term strategy. Trump's style is bold, direct, and often unpredictable. This interplay between the two leaders will define the tone, the substance for future interactions. Their ability to find common ground, manage differences, and build trust will be critical for navigating the challenges. A pivotal moment in the US Canada relationships. The meeting between Prime Minister Mark Carney and President Donald Trump at the White House has a pivotal moment in North America diplomacy. It highlighted deep divisions over sovereignty and trade, but also demonstrated a willingness to engage in dialogue. Canada's firm defense of its independence and its strategic shift toward diversified trade partnership signal a new chapter in the relationship with the United States. As both leaders continue to navigate this complex relationship, the world will be watching closely. The stakes are high, and the path forward requires careful negotiation, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to prosperity and security of both nations. What is your thoughts? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next breakthrough. Thank you and join us for the next comprehensive update. We will continue to monitor developments and bring you the latest insights as this important story unfolds.